wasn't expecting you in jazzy shorts this morning.
I went for a run, Josh.
And you got no hat on.
I did have a hat on. You can't, don't show that in the vlog. Look at you coming into my nice, quiet neighbourhood with your obnoxiously loud car. Here's your charger.
Just give me the charger and go. So I have everything that I need. Go away.
Don't, Red.
Go away.
Don't.
Like a boy racer. Bye, Blaine. We're so friendly in this company. I'm running a little bit late, so sport mode. Okay, so apologies for the slight detour for me being an idiot and forgetting my charger. That's not the purpose of today's video. Today we're going to have a shed day. We're going to be working on Mike's 350Z. A load of packages from Tarmac Sport and FDF shop. There's an angle kit, there's rear arms, things, strut braces. Anyways, we're going to find out when we get to the shed and hopefully get these fitted. We're going to see how we get on. Apologies for the lateness.
What? We said we started at 10.
It was Blaine. It was
now 11. It's Blaine.
It was Blaine.
Why Blaine? He's a good videographer. He's
fault.
on time. He's here before me.
Blaine's not here. So in typical Mike fashion with his car, it doesn't start. You big Egypt.
You're big Egypt.
So you're the big Egypt.
Grab that Jeep there, Josh. Come on.
What's a great start.
Right, so we've car inside. The Jeep's in the way now, getting on.
You know what this is like? When you play that car park game where you got to move cars to get the other car out. This is exactly. This is real life. That now.
One eternity later.
Well, that was an easy job that took about half an hour.
I said we call it a day.
We've still got to get onto the ramp after this. It's only in the garage.
Stop the tape first.
That's a good gym workout there now. How many lads have been waking up in the morning lifting 1,800 kilos?
Especially when you're steering the car, that's not steering. That's double the pulling, like.
So we have parts from FDF and Tarmac Sport.
Tarmac Sports in the UK hooked us up with a lot of cool stuff. I don't actually remember what the stuff is because Mike ordered it.
I do. I remember all of them.
This is the world's smallest front lift.
That's a lift that's going through the tumble dryer.
No, there's a brace underneath called a W brace, and Josh actually laughed at mine saying how rusty it was when we're changing the diff. So thanks to Tarmac Sports, I have a new one, Josh. You're going to be raging. It's all sparkly.
That still doesn't solve the rest of the underneath of the car.
Yes, 3 times as big.
At least we'll keep in order. We reached out to them around Christmas time, was it, Mike?
Just before Christmas, yeah.
We said, you guys are the experts when it comes to 350Z stuff and, to be honest, in drift stuff in general.
Yeah.
And they were super helpful. Basically walked us through the whole process. Mike was talking to them about what exactly he wanted for the car and they put a whole box together for us. So we are very excited to see what exactly is in this box. So look at all this.
Here we go.
This is the door stickers.
That's your job.
Qualified for once.
Remember the man
And that's where the qualifications end.
There's the camber arms.
Look at the finish on them.
They're nice, aren't they?
They're lovely. There's 3 sets of adjustable arms on the back of the 350. And I assume these are the 3 sets of adjustable arms.
Oh, the fancy Driftworks arms.
Fill in the boys.
Oh, they're not orange, they're black.
Oh, they're nice.
They're nice as well, aren't they?
I'm going to call them the radius arms, is what they call them on the back of these. There's a tow arm, a radius arm, and a traction arm. I don't even know why they're called that, but it's a very strange suspension setup on the back of the 350.
It almost comes across that you know things about this.
Because I went down the 350 I did the 350 world before, yeah.
Savage.
Nice, so they're essentially your camber arms.
There's the most important thing, Josh. Remember what let me down in Mandela? The fuel pump.
Fuel pump.
Fuel pump, yeah. So we got an upgraded fuel pump this time, which is going to be better flow for the engine. So
this
is what guys recommended. This is what's going in the car.
You can't drive without fuel.
We've basically got the whole rear suspension plus the W bar, which I've never heard of before.
The W bar, you'll see it when it's underneath.
So that's just a brace that basically is replacing something on the car and making a bit more strength on the back. So now you'll be fully able to align the car. You have a fuel pump for getting it running again, and then we have some more goodies.
There's more. Wait, there's more.
More.
But wait, there's more!
Jose and the guys at FDF Race Shop sent over what's going to make this car phenomenal.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Now they also sent a screwdriver by the looks of it.
Nice!
Just a shout out to the guy at FDF Race Shop if you're missing a screwdriver.
Thanks.
Mike has it, and it's unlikely we'll be sending it back. We've just gained a flathead screwdriver. This is very confusing, but I think when we take it all apart, it'll make a lot more sense to us.
Hopefully. Like a jigsaw puzzle.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle, but if you get a jigsaw puzzle right or wrong, it doesn't have a wheel come off the car. So that's why we have to be very careful about this.
Yeah, that's the worrying thing when it's the three of us putting this in. and we
It'll
have
be
zero
fine.
experience.
We have built thousands of
What
cars,
could
Mike.
possibly go wrong?
We don't need Wayne or Ryan or anyone. We know what's going on. I love the names that the FDF put on, like the 350Z helicopter.
Yeah.
That to me, not sure. This stuff is absolutely, like, I can't get over the quality. Like, look at everything you get with this. It's like just unbelievable, and it's so heavy duty. It's kind of like, I get the point of why it's called a helicopter. You can, no? I'll get back to my stickers, will I?
So stickers, yeah.
You got a big task ahead of you, wiping down the
I'm gonna
door.
need a full tool set. I'm gonna need a lathe. I'm gonna need like a welder. I might get the extinguisher as well, just in case. Yeah, the stickers are dangerous business. You know what I mean? You never know. If you get it wrong,
It's
you know,
wrong.
You might do it again.
you might have to just do it again. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? There's probably no consequence really in terms of health and safety or anything. But I think the best thing to do first is kind of making an attack plan of putting all the parts out, getting them sort of pre-assembled,
Yeah, see what
and then see what you're dealing with, and then away you go.
We've just made a mess of opening everything up.
No.
No, this is
Everything's in the
that's.
box.
I mean, if you don't make a mess, you're not having fun.
That's what she said.
And look at that!
It looks shiny. It's the shiniest thing on the car.
That's how much luck you get.
That's how much lock you get. Like, get all the lock.
We haven't tightened anything up.
This is you doing things I always worry about.
We haven't fully figured it out.
We'll just put it in massive angle, take a picture, and then just tell everyone like that's the angle it goes with.
Instagram.
Instagram. It's all for photos, isn't it?
It's like the girls that post up on Instagram. They're not real. Well, sorry, they are real, but it's not how they really look.
They all
So
like
this is
spend
like
hours.
this is like the real log. This is just Instagram log.
So this is Instagram lock. That's what we're
just
going to call
we
it.
just do some Instagram.
Oh my God! Look at
There
that.
we go.
Oh, da. Right, come on. We're starting to get delusional. So.
Well,
Shiny. Oh,
there was a lot of misery.
we gave it a good burst there now the last hour because we seen light at the end of the tunnel and the front is nearly done.
Well, I mean, it's kind of almost done. Everything's just bolted in, so we know where everything goes and everything like that. But
It's just such a nice system. Just stop and look at it. Like.
fully adjustable. There's I don't
nice.
even fully know what that is.
Oh, no, look, we can adjust it though. That's all that matters. I can't wait to come underneath the bridge in Mandela, upside down, back to front, and inside out in one go.
I like how he tries to be upside down. That's what he's going for.
No, I'm really happy with this. Like, Jesus, it's mad.
We still have half the boxes.
So basically,
So we've done
we've done one box.
We've done one box.
Right, and we've done a box out of this
that's
box.
tomorrow.
Do you know what? We're going to do something very intelligent. I'm going to soak everything before we go home and say a prayer tonight that it's grand. You know, that's sort of
All right, so we're going to leave this here and catch up tomorrow. And please, for the love of God, let the grease fairies, gods, work wonders on that.
grease fairies.
Grease fairies, whatever the hell they are. So catch you guys tomorrow to finish off this job. Day 2 of the Mike 350 build. Yeah, fun times ahead of us. But there's going to be a result at the end, and your car's going to look shiny underneath, and that's what it's all about.
So shiny underneath. Having a car that you can align around like that is just to look shiny.
Nah, just shiny. Just replace the old bits with shiny bits. That is what you need to do. Well, that was a lot easier than the front one.
Him from Michael. Will we do a comparison from the old to new? Let's just see what we're dealing with the new one, will we? Oh, it's already so much better, isn't it?
Same.
Same,
Different.
but different.
Well, that's sort of like an N, and that's an M.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
You might have to change your name to Nike. Oh, no, that'd be copyrighted.
Whoa. We're going down a serious rabbit hole there.
Alright guys, we want to give a quick shout out to one of our partners here at Drift Games, Strom Wheels. As you can see here, we are going to be running the DS25 drift wheel on all of our drift cars. That's the MX-5, the Mustang and the Corvette. They come in 3 really cool sizes. This is a 9. It's perfect for a steering tire or steering wheel on a drift car because you obviously want to have as maximum lock as you can and not let it catch. That's perfect. And then you've got the 10.5s, which are these ones which have the huge concave on on the back. As you guys can see, very strong around the edge of the rim for if you have any contact or if you want to keep a tire on the rim. This stuff is brilliant, so that's what we're looking forward to putting on our cars. As you can see, they come in this really cool dark chrome, but they also come in a bronze color as well. Grab them, there's not a huge amount of them left in stock, so get on the website Strom if you can and grab those wheels as quick as you can, because these guys are putting out some amazing designs and also supporting drift games. So support the partners that support us. Strom wheels, get on it.
You look
Sure, that
insane.
stood now, but still worth it. Do it for the gram, alright, Josh?
Stop. Are you admiring your first sponsored door?
Big day for the heart. I mean, I'm gonna hold the tears back here now. Hold the tears back. Do you know what? The logo looks well, it's red. It's like a Drift Games logo with a red out, black outline now. Look cool, wouldn't it?
Where are you going to put it?
Maybe the quarter panel. That's the next big one, you know? I'm emotional. Look at my car.
I was going to say that it is now.
Like, it's just shiny.
Mike, you got a big shiny rod in there.
I love shiny rods. I know, honestly, like I really appreciate it, and thanks to all the lads in Tarmac Sports for like coming on and helping me. Like this is just unbelievable. I know for a fact it's going to change the car. I'm going to be able to keep up with you in your little SR MX-5.
Listen,
and
I
you're
mean,
gonna be raging.
there's no engine. There's no engine mods in this, so it's still going to be as slow as always.
It's not.
You'll
It's
be able
all
to
about the
steer-
driver,
you'll
pal.
be able to
It's
steer.
all about the driver. Big angle. Do you believe we spent a day and a half doing this? We haven't seen the angle of it yet.
No.
Don't worry, that grinding noise is my just mouldy discs. That's next. I have ordered some MTech discs for it. Yeah, this is just class.
Look, you got stickers on the car.
I know. Oh
Big-
yeah, my second sponsor, Dunlop. So I'd like to thank Dunlop for coming on board. See, Dunlop are after giving me 2 pairs of runners and a pair of tracksuit bottoms for this. So can't believe it. Like, this is all.
Secretly, there's just a bit of lack appeal here, so it's kind of.
Whatever sticker was laying around in the garage on it, but
I don't even know why we got a Dunlop
I
sticker.
don't even know why we have a Dunlop sticker here. But I'm excited now. We're getting there.
Look at that.
Look.
That's a target for me.
That's a target for Josh. But Mr. Cool, Dave Egan, has already given me some style points, so he reckons the sticker has to go here, here, and I work my way up. And he just went around
the FDF there.
I'm FDF up there. We're going to work from that along down. So what I need to do now is I need to get on to my guys and get some stickers made up. And we'll finish it off nicely, won't we, Josh?
We will do.
And all we need to do is go drifting. That's it.
When the world opens back up.
World opens back up.
Oh, that looks like a drift car.
Are you so?
That is very impressive. Compared to stock,
I can't get over it. I honestly can't. I'm so excited to drive this car. I'm really excited.
But the thing is, as we realised with Dave's FDF stuff, it's not necessarily the angle that you get, it's the way that both wheels turn at the same time.
that's the biggest
So,
difference is your Ackerman. So basically that you get such a smooth steering through the
Yeah,
front
yeah.
rather than one wheel. Like on some cut knuckle kits, you get a big bit of angle and then
it
the
looks
other
like you've got
get
lots.
stuck.
you look like you've got great lock,
Yeah.
and then on the other side you're scrubbing a wheel. Where this is actually like you can see straight away you've got great Ackerman, and it's not even aligned yet. So,
No. So I'm excited to see what
and we
we
know
can
how
do with
bad the lock is on these as standard. They're terrible.
Preachers
So.
required. There you are.
Gangster moves, Mike.
Gangster
Some
moves.
Gangster moves.
Big angles, no power. Here we go.
That's what it's all about.
That's all about though. It's 90% of drifting.
Alright, so we have a little bit of an announcement for you guys. We kind of teased it on social media that we have a bit of change for the channel and a bit of a change for drift games in general. So we're going to sit down and kind of explain to you guys who've been watching us from the start what that change is. Alright guys, so we have a bit of an announcement, a bit of a change on the channel, and ever since we started this project, I think the one thing we've tried to do is be pretty honest with everybody. But there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we can't really work into the episode sometimes, and this is a time for us to kind of update you on where we're going from here. So a lot of the time you will see that I am not in the videos when there's actual work going on, and I actually do sometimes look like I don't want to do it or I can't do it, and that might also be true. But
It's a bit of both here.
It's
I'm
a
not
bit
sure
of
you
both.
can do it.
So we run a company, or I own a company that has 3 different parts to it. So there's Loud by Design, which is a media production company, and it does lots of commercial shoots and all that kind of stuff. The second is Zegan Promotions, which is essentially an event company that's run, as you guys know, in the past, the Irish Drift Championship, British Drift Championship, Saudi Championship, Emirates Championship, all that stuff. And then the third part of the company is Drift Games, which you guys watch on this channel. So with the three parts of the company that we have, one of them is actually really busy at the moment, which is Loud by Design. So that's doing like websites and web design and web marketing, and a lot of big automotive companies in Ireland. We actually work with them and work with them every day. The events, well, that's been a fantastic year from start to finish.
When was the last time we did an event? We did a bash last February last year.
And then we did
one track day. Remember the track day we got this out?
It's safe to say the events have got a bit downhill.
They haven't
Very
gone well.
downhill.
Mike, essentially since the start of coronavirus, hasn't really had a proper job, because you guys have noticed I've been buying cars, selling cars, and doing up kits and stuff like that to keep the content going. But it's not actually what Mike's job is. Mike's job is an operations manager for events. So for that 12 months, we've obviously been in a situation where we were trying to keep everyone busy and we were trying to keep everybody motivated. But unfortunately for Mike, the events element of things isn't coming back anytime soon. And unfortunately, that will bring an end to Mike working full time for us. And it changes, obviously, the business of Drift Games. Drift Games and all the cars and all that kind of stuff is going to very much become our hobby, which is what it generally started as.
That's all it was, yeah.
When before we did Drift Games, it was a hobby. It was a fun thing we did. And then only during coronavirus, we had to put all this pressure on it to make loads of money, which, let's be honest, it's really big ask. So what's going to happen from here on out is that as friends, as buddies, as Drift Games, nothing changes. But when it comes to everyday work, Mike will be moving on to other things. Unfortunately, it's the reality of the situation we're in. It's actually nobody's fault. No one did anything wrong. We really appreciate all the support we've got from everybody, from the sponsors to the fans to everybody. But it's just a reality of the world right now, is that, you know, nothing is ideal and we have to kind of just try and survive whatever best way we can. Mike will still be in the videos, but maybe not as much as you've seen him in the videos in the past. He'll still be coming drifting with us at all the bashes and the drives and having the crack with us there, and he'll still be in the garage here and his car will be here and everything. Nothing will change there. It's just, you're probably going to see, unfortunately, a bit more of me and Josh than you will of Mike, because Mike has
That was my control, lads. I apologise in advance.
So Mike will be setting up his own channel, where he will just be...
It's called Mike Games, okay? It goes live tomorrow night when this after this video, alright? The mind is, this is the past.
It's a bit bittersweet though, because we've had a good run with like the three of us have worked together now for what, 4 years?
Yeah.
And like we've had some
adventures in 4 years.
Some adventures, some stories, and we would have loved to keep that going, but like
it's not fake. Like, it's what you see at home. Like, we are three good friends. Like, I'm literally sitting here with my two best friends, and it is emotional leaving it, like, in circumstance like this, because, you know, as you said, Dave, it's not your fault, it's not my fault. Maybe it is Josh's fault,
it
but
could be
it's always
Josh's fault. Josh did go to Thailand very early on in coronavirus. We reckon he brought it back.
It's all you, man.
So if you want to blame Josh for the entire
Conspiracy theory.
Send your emails to Josh at...
Yeah, why did you ruin the world, Josh?
I know, but look, what can you do? COVID, really appreciate it. The man that ate a batch, you're a legend, remember that.
Yes, that man had a bat.
I had a batch, like, and I lost the job.
We're pretty happy that we actually kept it rolling for 12 months with all the staff on board. But you know, it's the reality of the situation.
It's
like as I said, what I would rather do, and especially as a business owner, is have somebody like Mike go and, you know, have a good job and have a good income, rather than me struggling to pay him. Again, we don't want to end up in that situation, so we're just going to change the structure of everything a little bit. But to you guys, it'll still be the same Drift Games crew, the same fun, the same crack, the same messing with cars. We're going to be putting out more videos, but from our perspective, we're just going to bring you guys along for the ride. We're just going to show you what we're doing every day. The vlogs will be a little bit different because they're very behind the scenes now. They're going to be like crossing over to all the other things that we do that we generally don't show you on the channel. And of course, Mike will be tipping in with his 350Z and all the other stuff to go drifting very soon.
The most important thing we've set up is, so I've set up a light outside, so if the boys want me to just plug it in and a massive grinder just shines up in the air. And I'll be straight here, lads.
It's like the Batman light.
What do you mean that's what the
That's
Batman
exactly
light?
what it is.
Grinder light. God.
The grinder light. So the grinder light will be set up every time we need some grinding. Mike will arrive within 34 seconds and he'll just be grinding everything out of the place. So we really appreciate you guys watching it. We really think it's fitting that obviously with Mike finishing up, and we also got Mike's car to a point now that he can come and shred with us when we get all our cars finished. So it's going to be really good fun. So thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate all the support, all the nice words we've got in the past, and we're going to keep plugging on even though times are tough, and I'm sure it's just as tough for you guys at home. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep pushing on. We're going to keep making videos. We're going to do our very, very best, and we're going to get our drift cars finished, and we're all going to end up on track very, very soon, whenever that may be. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll be back with a very new vlog style. It'll be a very different style to what we've been doing before, and it kicks off on Tuesday. We really appreciate if you guys can stop by and check it out. It'll be a bit more mad and a bit more sort of on the edge and behind the scenes than it's been before. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next episode.
Bye. Mishes.
That's going to be your last words.
Yeah.
You went high pitched, you did. It was just, hi, I miss everybody. We never get rid of you, she'll be here.
I make a bad smell, lads. I don't care. I'm not going anywhere. Is that enough message?
That's enough message.
That's enough message.
Perfect.